Safety video where you're going to go over the mixer. We need the proper bowl to fit the machine, and you'll see on each side of the machine are two little knobs. There are two holes here, and there is a knob here that lines up with the back of the mixer. So I can put the two knobs on, and I could kind of just press or snap this into the hole in the back. Now I know if I take my hands and turn it, my bowl is properly secure. I lift it up and it comes out. If it is like this and it is on an angle and it looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa or a tree from our last storm that's about to fall, it is not secure. Always, 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 1, 2, 3 places is snapped in, a little twist of the wrist to make sure it is secure. This mixer here does not have a release. Some mixers on the top, you press a button and it allows you to lift the motor up. This one does not. What this has is a handle on the side that allows me to lift the bowl up and down. Once that is secure, my bowl is clean, I'm going to put my ingredients in there. Very much unlike the food processor where you put the blade in first and everything else. With this, I want to put my ingredients in, and then I want to put my attachment. Now we know our 3 attachments: our paddle attachment, our balloon whip attachment, and our dough hook. If we are making cookies and we are creaming them, we know we always start with the paddle. I'm going to make sure my product is in there, so that would be my butter and sugar. And then I'm going to secure my attachment. Now this is how, if you look at the holes here, for the attachments, they have a little thing on the end, and the whip is kind of open. It has one down here. So what does that tell me? That tells me that to secure this attachment, I have to go up, put it up, and I turn. To release it, I turn and go up, and I turn the opposite way. So to attach it, I'm going up, I'm turning, which would be a counterclockwise, a reverse condition. To get it off, I go up and I turn it the opposite way. So I know it comes off. So my attachment goes on, counterclockwise to tighten it. I raise my bowl, and then and only then will I attach my electrical source. Okay. If I come to this machine to start a project and it is plugged in, I am going to unplug it until I make sure my bowl is secure, my attachment is secure, and everything is in a safe place. So again, if I come here before I start, I'm going to make sure all those items, the bowl, the attachment, the motor, the handle, everything's in place before I plug it in. Then, once my items are all in there, I have my 0 to 10, which is my speed here. Now, I turn it on. Depending on what I'm making, that is a low speed. You can see how low it's moving. A medium speed. And then as we go up to high, you can see how quickly it goes. Now when I'm shutting this off, for the safety of the machine, I'm going to go down slowly. I'm not just going to jam it to the off position, because there's gears in here and with different speeds, and I want to make sure I'm not damaging them. So I go nice and slowly. Once it's off, you want to give it a second or two for that residual or that energy that's left over in there to finish running. You never ever want to lower the bowl and run the attachment. Why? Because now it's in a dangerous position. My hands can get in there, my uniform can get in there, product can go over the place, we can cause a food contamination. Never want to do that. Never drop the bowl until the machine is off. Never turn the bowl on until everything is in place. Never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, stick your hands in these machines while they are running. First thing we do, we shut it off. Second thing we do, we lower it. And then, if we have to clean or scrape down, we take a spatula, we scrape down the sides of the bowl. It may even be to your advantage to take the attachment off while you're scraping down. Why? Because if you're making cookies, and you want the product evenly incorporated, there's a very good chance stuff could be stuck to your paddle. Not only that, it's a good safety feature to take this off, scrape everything down, because now if my hand goes in here, there's no attachment that could damage my hand. Once everything's scraped down, incorporated to the way I want it, I can put my attachment back on. Raise it up, finish mixing. When I am done, again, gently shut it off, lower it down, unattach my attachment, which can stay in the bowl, which is fine, unattached. Pull my bowl off, bring my product to the counter. Before I start working on that, I come over, unplug the machine. Now sometimes this may just take soap and water. Sometimes you could take one of the solution towels we have, wipe the whole thing down, leave it there. It's ready for the next person to use.